90 of men and women have had this kind of sexual behavior. I heard that it is very harmful to the body. It is also easy to get addicted. Really? Hello everyone, I am Cherry. A few days ago, I saw a topic on the internet saying that masturbation can make people demented. What I didn't expect was that I saw a lot of people slandering masturbation under the topic. Whether it is this statement or people's rejection and slander, there is no scientific basis because people have physiological needs, and masturbation is an outlet for venting physiological needs. It is harmless to properly solve physiological needs by yourself. The reason why people always look at masturbation with tinted glasses is that many people can't control themselves. If they are not careful, they will easily do things that damage their image and health. Let's not talk about masturbation, let's talk about the more common sex life. If the frequency is too frequent, it will also damage health. Masturbation is a very common thing. Masturbation is to get sexual pleasure and vent sexual desire by touching your own body. It is exactly the opposite of our basic cognition that only two people can relieve sexual desire. Because of its special nature, coupled with the incomplete sex education knowledge received, people are prone to prejudice against it. In fact, no matter from which angle you look at it, reasonable masturbation is a very normal and healthy thing. Scholars have conducted anonymous surveys on more than 7,000 ordinary men and women, of which only 360 have never had the experience of masturbation, so this is something that everyone may have done. Don't question yourself just because you have the idea of masturbation. Healthy masturbation, these must be known in advance. Masturbation is a very personal thing, but there are many things worth learning. Today, we will talk about how to masturbate healthily. For men, male masturbation is conducive to meeting physiological needs and improving the quality of sperm in the body. Because sperm also needs a certain degree of activity, the survival rate of sperm stored in the body for a long time will be reduced. But the advantages of masturbation are based on the premise that you can grasp these precautions. Precautions 1. Pay attention to the number of times. Masturbation must be restrained. The frequency of masturbation per week should not be too much. 1 or 2 times is enough. If you are a man with a fixed partner, half a month or once a month is about the same. To pay attention to regulating your emotions. Most people think that masturbation is shameful, so it is easy to feel guilty and inferior afterwards. It is crucial to pay attention to reasonably adjusting your mentality. 3. Pay attention to hygiene. Masturbation is to produce pleasure by directly stimulating the sexual organs with your hands. You must do a good job of cleaning and keep your hands clean during the process. This can effectively reduce the occurrence of reproductive system infection problems and avoid inflammation. What are the hazards of excessive male masturbation? 1. Frequent masturbation will cause long-term congestion of the prostate, decrease local immunity, and easily promote prostatitis 2. Too high a frequency will make the sexual nerves overexcited, which will lead to sexual nerve fatigue in the long run, causing loss of libido, etc. 3. If you are too greedy for the pleasure of ejaculation, it will shorten the mental reflex time in the long run, leading to habitual premature ejaculation. How to judge whether masturbation is frequent? The most direct manifestation, if the penis is painful and swollen after release, urination is not smooth, abdominal pain and other discomforts, it is mostly excessive. In addition, if the idea of using your hands pops up in your mind from time to time, or you can't control yourself from using your hands when you see relevant text or pictures, your mind is already addicted, which also means that it is a bit excessive. For women, compared with men, people have more prejudices against female masturbation, but female masturbation is also a very normal thing. Everyone has normal physiological needs. When there is nowhere to vent, it is understandable to do it yourself. Sexual behavior experts also believe that doing it yourself is the simplest and safest way to meet needs, and it is a supplement to insufficient sex life. A for unsex research material shows that 81% of women have experience of doing it themselves. Moreover, due to physiological conditions, only 20% of women can reach orgasm in ordinary sex life, but 94% of women can reach orgasm in masturbation. Women doing it themselves can also maintain the relationship between husband and wife. It can help women understand their bodies better so as to tell their partners how to make themselves more satisfied. Like men, women also have some things to pay attention to when masturbating. Notes. 1. The atmosphere of masturbation is very important. It is recommended to choose a quiet, private place that is not easily disturbed or seen. This can not only improve the degree of pleasure, but also avoid leaving psychological shadows on women who still have concerns about masturbation. To pay more attention to hygiene, the mucous membrane of women's reproductive organs is relatively fragile. It is easy to become congested, edematous, and damaged under the stimulation of foreign objects. If the tools used aren't hygienic, it is more likely to get infected, leading to diseases such as endometritis. 3. Avoid intensive stimulation. If it is frequently stimulated, it will lead to a decrease in environmental immunity. In addition, long-term friction of underwear will easily cause invasion of bacteria, parasites, and viruses, affecting normal life.